Fellas, my bad, man. My bad. My bad, fellas. Come back in. My bad, fellas. Let me give y'all a second to come back, man. That was my fault, man. I hit the damn end stream button on an accident. So let's see. See if it's back up. Let me come out of this. There we go. My fault, fellas. My fault. Let y'all come back. Can y'all hear me, man? Hold up, man. Why is this stream still up, though? I don't understand. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I hit the end button by mistake. Yeah, there we go. That joint was dead. That stream is dead now. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We back. Can y'all hear me now? Is it better, Hannibal? Is it better now? Okay, my bad, y'all. That was some weird shit. I was getting into it, and then my finger hit the end stream button. That's why I got to do it on my tablet or my computer, man. I'm doing it on my phone. Yeah, because I have a client like an hour, so I ain't want to be on here. I ain't want to be in too long. But yeah, I'm going to give people a second to come back in. Give people a second to come back in. Okay, so do y'all hear me good now? Can y'all hear me better now? Y'all should be able to. I just made the adjustments. I don't understand why this shit's still like... Okay, here we go. Here we go. That's it now. There we go. There we go. That should be better, man. Is that better, y'all? Okay. So let's get back in here and let's get it going. Let's get it popping. So anyway, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me better now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Respond, men. Respond. Wake up. Can y'all hear me? Wake up, fellas. Wake up. All right, there we go. 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 All right, y'all gotta wake up, goddammit. That was my fault. That was my fault. I will watch that. So anyway, let's get this started. Let's not what I was saying over the past few months, man. I just been listening to brothers, man, trying to talk to women, negotiating with women. And when you really listen to them, man, they ain't saying shit. And the other night, it just really hit me, man. I'm like, because I was just really listening to my nature sounds. We as men, we are surrounded by fucking noise all day long. The sounds of people's voices, the sounds of bullshit, the sounds of just negative shit, just the sounds. Everybody got a fucking opinion all day, all fucking time you wake up. Everybody got a goddamn opinion. And so what I realized in my quiet time, because I said, you know what, let me hear myself more. Even though I practice it, I said, let me really just start hearing the sounds of nature, hearing the real musical sounds of in your thoughts. Most of us men do not have time to be in our own thoughts, to think things out. We really fucking don't. We're always looking to see what a bitch is talking about. Most of the time, women are one question deep of not knowing shit. They just only had how I feel, in my opinion. But the problem is, and I really figured this shit out. The problem is that most men have not put themselves through enough to make themselves bitch proof. In other words, there's not a lot of talking that should be going on with bitches other than in instruction. You can have a good time with a woman like my girl Z. You know, we hang out, we laugh. We had a good time last weekend. But the whole time, she's in my consciousness. Now, the key is you got to be on your shit, man. You guys got to be on y'all shit. Otherwise, women going to only have opinions. And I don't really want to hear them talking anymore at all. I don't want to hear. They say the same shit. And men, guess what? Men ask the same fucking questions. Should men pay on the first date? 50-50. How many times we gonna hear that shit? Women ain't submissive. We want cooperation. I'm like, dude, you're not even cooperating with your own dreams. You're not. And you expect some bitch that's cute with a fat ass to cooperate with you? In order to do what? You're looking at this beautiful shaped woman, but what is that going to do for you other than busting a nut? From a flat back bitch that don't got no ass. I had one like that. I think I told you about this Ethiopian chick. Pimp God met her. She was cute, but she didn't have no ass. I had an Ethiopian chick with really no ass. I mean, to go figure that. I mean, if a JJ was good, but it was like, I had one with no ass. My luck, okay? But I'm saying, all that to bust a nut, man. It's all in your imagination. Men, y'all got to get y'all minds right, man. We're starting to look like the bitches. And I'm going to play you this clip, so I want y'all to see exactly what I'm talking about. I want y'all to feel me when I'm saying. I'm about to play this clip. And bear with me. I'm going to play it for a couple minutes. And I'm going to come back on the other side.
I feel like men have it a little too easy when it comes to relationships. And
come on, dude. Come on, bro. Go ahead.
I feel like they have it a little too easy when it comes to relationships in general. And I think that they're not expected of much in this day and age. But we are expected to respect them like they did back in the 60s and 40s and all that stuff. But they're not paying my rent. They're not taking, if they want me to be a housewife, like
fair use, fair use, fair use.
Do everything for me. So I think that it's just very.
So your current ting that you have, does he expect you to fulfill that?
Oh my gosh. In some ways, yeah. He definitely respects me, and there's been a lot of growth throughout our relationship, but at the same time, I'm somebody that takes care of people. So I automatically kind of put myself in that position just out of my like nurturing tendencies. Basically, I had a lot of younger siblings that I took care of. So I kind of take on, weirdly enough, a mothering role, which could be kind of a red flag. But I'm learning to not be that way. And throughout me treating him like that throughout our relationship, it's taught him to treat me like I should be expected of those things. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask, so are you saying that he, sorry, I'm just reading Mike Davis's super chat here. Are you saying that he expects you to be a traditional woman, but he's not a traditional man?
I think not him in general, but
Fair
men in
use,
general.
fair use.
Men in general. So it's
I
just society.
So I actually think it's the reverse.
Do you?
I think it's the reverse. It's women are modern women, but they want men to conform to their traditional gender roles.
In what ways?
Protect, provide, buy me a drink, initiate romantically. And when I say initiate romantically, I mean it's most men's experience that when it comes to the dating marketplace, they have to adhere to their traditional role in terms of setting up the date, planning the date, asking the girl out, carrying the conversation, initiating the conversation, approaching, paying for the date, moving things forward sexually. Before even that, escalating physically, going for the kiss. All that stuff still falls on men, generally speaking.
I think it's come a long way. I do.
Yeah,
I think I disagree. I do. Because my relationship, we've split everything 50-50 since we've been together, and a lot of my friends have also done the same thing in their relationships. Like rent, I pay for my own things. We do stuff for each other. It's 50-50, 100%.
There's a lot of people that do 50-50.
Yeah, and I
The
think
USA people.
Yeah.
This is not South America or like any other
Hey,
continent.
let's not talk shit on South America.
Now, what's your thoughts on that, man? I'm looking at, you say, I'm tired of these discussions. Mr. A, I'm with you. Either hardwired to be submissive and respect men or not. You'll have a rare few that have bad wiring that are salvageable. Yep. And most of them are searching for real. They said most of them are searching for real men. They don't even know what a real man is. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because most men don't know what manhood is anymore. We sit around in these discussions talking like bitches. You see, even that white guy, he kind of soft spoken, got good questions, but the longer you sit there and talk to those bras, you become a simp. Because you're negotiating with nothing. I'm going to repeat that. You're negotiating a conversation with nothing. If I'm sitting in there, I'm like, listen, man, they don't know shit. They haven't been through anything. They haven't gone through. They can only repeat what each other says. That's it. You ask one or two questions deep, it's over. It's over. They never sit time to even reflect on things. When I'm sitting here, I start thinking about a lot of shit. When I'm sitting here and listening to my nature sounds, you know, a bitch would be around me and this shit would drive her crazy because it's quiet. She can actually be feminine because a woman is supposed to be seen, not heard. The way she moves, her grace, her beauty. She ain't got to say a lot of shit. No, you're right, Mr. A. They don't. She just talking out her ass too. Nothing but a stream of consciousness. Yeah. But here's the thing. Listen, it all boils down to us as men. It all boils down to us. At a certain point, I don't even like having conversations about women. That's why I do it on this channel every now and then, because men are so focused on it. But I want to get men out of their ass and just start getting on your shit with other men. That is more fulfilling than any other thing, man. You can sit and chop it up, have a glass of wine or a little glass of Henny with your brother, and you just accomplish some shit. The right women will be around. And when I say the right women, they'll come around, even if it's for a season, to at least help you finish a task. Let me tell you something, man. I was looking at I've been looking at a lot of nature videos too, because I'm just tired of this YouTube shit with these bitches and discussions on nothing. But one thing I realized, when you look at it esoterically, the lion and how the lions move, follow me, how the lions move, lions, the male lions sit back while the women go get the kills. But he's always in the framework, even in the hunts. But it's for his kingdom, his domain, for the family. Because when he goes in, his life is on the line for bigger kills and shit like that, to feed all of these motherfuckers. But initially, all the women go handle the kills and shit like that. Even protecting the den, the pride. So y'all got to understand that plays out in us too as men. What are your philosophy? What is your philosophy of life? What have you built to be protected? And where is your vision of the pride land that these women can go out and get the kills for you guys? I ain't talking about physical kills. I'm talking about when she's out, she come back and say, hey, babe, listen, I was out and I met these people that are working on X, Y, and Z, and I got their connections because I set up a meeting possibly for this Friday for us. I didn't confirm it, but I wanted to bring this back. That's a kill. When she's away from you, she's thinking about handling your shit, not away from you getting dick down. That's how you can measure a bitch. This is why when niggas say, oh, women can cheat better than men. No, they fucking can't, man. If you tapped into your woman and you know her vibration immediately change when somebody else is in there. You know it. It's odd. You may choose to ignore it. Most men are not even aware because they don't have a way of gauging them. Y'all not hearing me, man. This is some grown man shit right here. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not ready for this. Hit the like button, man. Y'all want this ism? Are we gonna get into it? What's up, Fudd man? He said lions are pimps, really. Yeah, they are. So I'm saying, let's take it a step further. The chessboard. The queen can move places that the king can't go, but the king is the most important on the fucking board. And that plays out in real time. Exactly. And a lot of times, Mr. A, someone else's is the greater society. That's another point I'm about to hear. I'm giving y'all some game this morning, man. Make sure y'all support the channel, man. I'm going in. I got a little time. I'm going in. This is a hell of a breakdown. This was on my mind. I had to share this with y'all this morning. A lot of times their philosophy, I don't give a fuck how bad a bitch is. Even the nigga she's fucking, the multiple niggas that's in her line, she not under their program. This is what y'all don't get. She's under the greater society's program. This is why she would divorce a Tyrese. This is why she would divorce a Kanye. You men got to understand. See, this is manhood shit over here. This ain't no shout out to my man, Dr. BOA. I love him. But this is not just alpha talk. This is straight up, I would say, more Sigma male visionary talk over here. The superior God man talk over here. So I'm saying the superior God man over here is having a vision, uncompromising with that vision, even if you don't get no bitches, because you're not going to get a lot of bitches in this consciousness. You're not. This is why it's not built for every man to be this kind of man. It's just not, because most men are still relying on validation from the thoughts. Y'all niggas ain't hear me. This is why niggas engulf in these conversations all the fucking time. I'm sorry. These conversations is what I'm talking about today is for certain kind of men. Period. And this man, K Rich, shout out. He said, riding with you all day. Finally caught a show. Love your work, brother. And thank you, man. Thank you, man, for the support. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So are we getting into it today, fellas? Hit the like button, fellas. Hit the like button at least. You got 2 super chats. I ain't get no cash apps today. No cash app support in the Sunday service. No cash app support. What's up with that? 24 people. Come on, y'all. I'm giving y'all some game this morning. Some kingdom game. Listen, man. This ain't for everybody, and I understand that. My channel's not for everybody. But understand this. I'm gonna get back to the chess thing in a second. But your vision got to be so fucking tight. Okay, I'm gonna use Ye since you know, I like to use him as an example because I'm looking at a man that's willing to change the fucking culture. He had all the money in the world. He had all of that shit, but he's willing to push culture forward. That's a whole nother thing than just having money and being rich. He's willing to use that money and push the culture forward, where his wife wanted to stay a part of this culture. Are y'all understanding that? That was the great divide. If anything, that's a perfect relationship to look at. She wants to stay a part of the society. He wants to change the society and push culture forward. That's a hell of a feat to be in as a black man. That's a hell of a thing to do as a black man, to have the balls to say, fuck that. I'm going completely against the grain. When none of my celebrity friends was there, I mean, on the level that we are as men that's listening right now, you got to be like that in your respective community, your respective families. You got to operate as a loner for the greater good of the culture and pushing it forward. Whatever industry you in, learn it. Whatever things that you're trying to get into, you be the best at it. You got to 10x your fucking life to the max. And that means as black men in particular, you got to change the culture and the way we do things. You sitting around and listen to these bitches talk will turn you into a weak fucking simp, because you're negotiating and you're giving these bitches a platform for repeating the same fucking garbage talking points over and 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 over again. They even got podcasts, these women saying the same shit. When does it end? When does the work start, men? When? Appreciate the Cash App. Timothy Davis, the dime piece. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate that. My man Timothy Davis in the house. For Sigma Male Superior Man Sunday. Yeah. Shout out to that, brother. Hope you doing good, bro. Top Cast in the building. Good morning, good doctor. Yeah, what's up, fam? Listen, man. I'm going to get to the chess thing now. So understand this, fellas. When you are in alignment with yourself, all that other shit is just fucking noise. To get back to my original point, it's nothing but fucking noise. Everything is noisy to me now. That's why I don't like listen too much YouTube. I've been missing a lot of people's shows, and I've been catching up. Shout out to Black Brown, BGF. A lot of people I've been catching up with because I haven't been listening to much of nothing, man. Be honest with you. Everything's noisy about the same thing, and I know it's entertainment. I get that part. And you know, I understand that it's business, but at a certain point, let's turn our business into real business of changing the culture. Now we are changing the culture in a lot of respects, which I told BGS as black men, the world listens to us. And I said on his panel the other night, I said, I believe, and this is just my opinion. Now, this is actually my opinion and my thought, but I truly believe that, and I'm starting to know that it's going to be up to the black American men to change this culture. The Israel, the true Israel. I really believe that. I fucking believe that it's up to us to change everything. And how we going to change it is based on the philosophy and how we move. Everybody's watching our next moves. You got some brothers, which I understand. And I think people be thinking I be getting on the passport bros. I'm not getting on no passport bros. I respect what they're doing. You know, if you black men have that, we should go and be happy and get some femininity because we so deprived from it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? I do understand it, but I also understand to a certain degree, you can turn another country into simp nation because those men over there don't even see them bitches like that. And we going over there putting a high dollar amount. So now you can create a culture. Y'all need to hear me. Y'all can create a culture of, if I go over there on some building shit, most men that came before me was on some tricking shit. So them bitches would become like American hoes to a degree in respects to the black men. That's my point. So yes, white men been doing it, but who are we to follow what white men do? We got to stop that notion too. See, white men been doing it for years. You know, white men going, white man. Nigga, we ain't the white man. When we move, we got to move with an elitist attitude of changing shit. Not getting our dicks wet. I can understand it for a while, but we got to move with fuck on a mission. Like the Chinese man does when he goes to Africa. Oh yeah. Oh, he run through the bras too, but they run through it on a mission. They have kids. A lot of y'all guys don't know that. They even give the men incentives that they let over in China to do the work to impregnate some of those women. Oh yeah. Y'all didn't know about that. They incentivize their men because now they got stake in those countries. Oh yeah. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? But we going over there to fuck. Talk ass funny as shit. You right. So willing to traverse the planet to and from. Yeah, man. Move with the proper philosophy. Yes, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Oh, somebody sent a cash app. Let's see. Oh, hold up. God damn it. Who was it? Can't see nothing. Malcolm. Appreciate it. Appreciate the dime piece, dog. this morning. Appreciate it. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. But listen, man. Listen. Yeah, man. A lot of people, Topcast, man. I think a lot of people don't understand that, man. I don't like to be hard on the brothers, man. I know some of my good friends in this space, passport bros. And I understand it. And I'm not saying it as a negative, man. I want y'all to understand. I do understand why. Because I said once if I wanted to get married or do, it's going to have to be a chick overseas. Make no mistake. But I'm saying the idea, we have to be very fucking careful because we worry about what white men has been doing. Now we have the ability to do it. But see, the thing with us, we are more influential than they are. Y'all got to understand. See, we don't even know who the fuck we are, man. That's another problem. We don't know who we are. So we take on with a white man been on. So we go and do it, but we inspire the world. But we got to move with a different philosophy. We got to move with a different pair of gonads and how we move. How we see the world. We got to move different because we can change. We to do the same. This is the crazy thing. We do too much tricking here in the United States, which is why a lot of these bitches have the entitlement they do have. Because there is a lot of simping going on here too. Let's make no fucking mistake. This is why a lot of these bitches are entitled the way they are. It's coming from somewhere. And that's another thing that most men don't like to talk about, but it's coming from somewhere. Yeah, we having an impact, but it's still a lot of simping ass niggas going around. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a lot of. I might do a show on. That's a whole nother show. The hidden secrets, of the simp, the simp inside. You know what I mean? It's a lot of that. Oh man, Larry, appreciate the super chat. The critical part of Passport Bros may not be getting is that pleasure should only come after building. Yeah. And see, the true pleasure, something that Louis Farrakhan said, is actualizing, seeing things actualize your dreams coming true, and what you visualize for your community, that's the key. Because if you have all those things in line, you start to even actualize even a woman in your life. Microphone drop. Y'all ain't hear me this morning, man. Sunday service, baby. Hey, pass the plate, pastor. Pass the plate, pastor. I'm spitting to y'all right now. This is for the Sigma superior man. Period. Point blank. Because on this level, it's going to be times where you don't even go without pussy for a while. I still haven't fucked no bitch in my apartment yet. I've been here a year in December. And my peace, when I have clients that come over here right now that's married, in relationships, that have great peace when they come over here, man. They be sleep. They just fall in their feminine when they come here, man. I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. They love it, man. They love being in this presence, man. It's creative. The women get inspired coming around me. Because their men ain't giving them that. Their men ain't giving them nothing to look to. Even if these dudes are the alpha males. They're not giving them shit to look forward to. Not giving them shit to be a part of. Not giving them shit to even inspire to be. Y'all not hearing me, man. I'm raising the game. I might have to become the Kevin Samuels on men. Like how Kevin was on the bitches. There might be some space for that now. Oh man, Scott, you gonna be beating up the men. Nah, fuck that. Shit. Fuck that. It ain't about beating up the men. It's about raising the fucking standards of men. Over here. I don't give a shit what bitches think. or their opinions. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. That's why niggas will keep talking about the problem and they don't submit and they don't do this, they don't do that, they're not cooperative. Man, who gives a fuck? Really? Deal with the ones that do. In order to know that, you men got to be on your shit. So when you sit and surround yourself like that podcast I showed y'all, it makes men soft because you're talking to shallow women that haven't been through nothing. Only thing, they keep regurgitating the same talking points of society. They're not a part of nothing great. They're not seeing nothing great. Y'all not hearing me, man. Y'all not fucking hearing me this morning, man. You got to give them something to even talk about something great. Y'all niggas ain't wooing these bitches. And I ain't saying you do it to woo them. I'm saying they like, God damn, like you making them think past first layer of matrix thought. That's why the shit they say make no fucking sense. Yeah, see, the men are not like the traditional men like the 50s and 60s. You know, see, and they want traditional women. Like, bitch, you're not a traditional woman. What are you talking about? You out here getting ran through. What are we talking about here? How you expect the men to be? You just open for anybody. And that's this carries me into my main point here. Like on the chessboard, fellas. How is chess played, fellas? How is chess played? Somebody in the chat. How is chess played? This is why even myself, talking to me, and y'all need to understand, when I'm talking, I be talking to myself too, fellas. So I ain't going on in on y'all. I'm talking to myself as well. That's why y'all love my streams, because it's a flow of consciousness. I'm talking to me as well. But how is chess played, fellas? I got a Bitcoin cash. It was just from Top Cash. I ain't never got one of those before. How does that work? That is you for your first 10,000. Okay, I appreciate that, fam. Oh, Malcolm, man, appreciate it again, fam. Appreciate you, Fud man. Appreciate the 20, the dub. He said the black plays defense and offense. Right. Now, understand, but what I was looking for. Okay, get me started on Crip, man. I appreciate you, man. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about it, but if you brothers in this space, that's just strip y'all brain, because y'all can help me out. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Help me, shit. You know? It's really not the color of what I'm looking for, but I get what you're saying, Black Toxic. But really, what I'm saying is played out slow, and you have to think about your next move. And it also requires a vision of your next move and how you want to get this accomplished. So it's played out slow. Chess ain't played fast like checkers. That's what most people do miss. You got to think this shit out. Now, I want y'all to hear me, because I got about 15 minutes, 20 minutes left on this stream before my client comes this morning. We got to get ready for her. But it's played out slow. Well thought. Your next moves. And you got to give your queen specific instructions. Even your pawns. Okay? Now, you take that in real life, you actualize that in your real life. Men, you need quietness. in your life. Move methodically, not like a robot. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do everything perfect. No. Enjoy the time and the space you're in. Give yourself time to dream. Give yourself time to visualize, to actualize whom you are, who you want to become. Who do you feel that you are in that moment? Start listening to nature. Cut out the fucking music. Now, I listen to my music when I go work out. I got to probably kind of stop doing that too, to a degree. I want to maybe just be around, just listen to people talk, because it's a harmoniousness that we're missing as black men, even in our environment. I'm talking to myself because I listen to music like a motherfucker when I'm working out. But sometimes you got to hear the sounds of people talking sometimes. Not that you're nosy, but just hear the sounds of the vibration of what's coming out of their mouth. And you can kind of understand your next moves in life. I'm talking to me too. I was going in like 7 people dropped off. See, niggas ain't ready for this shit, man. Niggas ain't, I told y'all, 7 dudes dropped out of here. It was at 27. Yeah, it is, Mr. A. So I want you guys to find one of those nature channels on just nature, no music behind it. Just listen to nature when you cleaning up your house, when you're working. Just listen to it. Start listening to your thoughts, man. We have been drowned out so fucking much of everything that we can't hear ourselves fucking think anymore. So when a woman come in your presence around that, she can't be around that too long because she don't have no real thought of whom she is. Her thoughts is noisy. This is why women got to get in this shit. Got different niggas for this. She texting. She on the phone. She can't put that phone up enough. She could put it up enough to get fucked maybe. And even then, now they want to film themselves getting fucked. You see what I'm saying? So they can't even put the phone down. Everything, they're not even in the moment. They can't even have a real fucking orgasm, man. I was with this woman, man. I was dealing with this chick at a moment. And I remember just having sex to her. And this is even in my high vibration. She was cool. She was giving me the things and just chill. You know what I'm saying? I liked her company. But even when I was inside of her, she was still tense. You could feel it. You could feel it, though. You could feel the blockage. And she was like in her early 40s. Nice body, nice shape, didn't have any kids. She was shaped really nice, but she was tense. You could feel it, even in the act. Even when she was trying to be, you know, she took me. But you got to understand, over time, as she started really letting go and releasing, she opened up more to me, man. And you can feel the difference, fellas. Most men are having sex to women at their previous, how I just told you about how the tenseness. Most women are tense inside, man. They're not free. That's why even y'all fucking these bro, y'all ain't really getting the true experience even from these women, man. Mic drop. Y'all not even really truly getting a real fulfillment from these bras. You just busting a nut. Only thing y'all doing is really masturbating with her body. I'm telling y'all, I can't go back after this frequency. It's hard for me to do it. It's hard for me to eat prime steak marinated in red wine 24 hours under with nice sounds and being constricted with the Baroque music and symphony around the meat, and then eating it, cultivating that. Even meat can be cultivated. Y'all niggas don't even understand that shit. This is some next level shit. So I'm saying, when you eat into it, it's hard to go back to getting steak fries from the diner. It's hard. I mean, steak, even though sometimes it can be good, that's junk food. I understand. Most men are having sex with women and dealing with women on a junk food level, because she's taking your time and resources to even deal with her, some of your energy, but you're not getting nothing in return. Sometimes you may get the bitch pregnant and have to deal with a baby. I know a person right now going through that. Some jump off that ain't shit. He getting this bitch pregnant and he's 29 years old. Got a nice little thing going for himself. Now he's fucked. Some thought. She pregnant. It could be over. Now it's not completely over for men, but I'm saying he may have to start over. This is a hard bump in the fucking head for his ass. I'm telling y'all, man. And I'm sitting there telling y'all niggas right here that I ain't shit. I ain't been in nothing in a minute. And I'm like, I'm content on enjoying. I don't even think about it until I start talking to y'all about it. Because as much as I love women, they got to be right. They have to fit in. Even if it's just my jump off, even if it's just that, she has to be into some capacity. Now, getting into what I really want to say is in your musings. You said write down your profound thoughts and you add your musings. Good game right there. Black Toxic. Good for you, Top Cast. You said men shouldn't even be in women they can't see being a wife. There you go. Mr. A, you took it away from me. I was about to go there. They can switch up, but we got to stop making it easier for women to come in. There you go. Great game. You going to my next point. Great game. See, Mr. A, you right there with me, bro. Always have been, man. One of my true to the game day ones, man. Member and everything. You my man. Now, that goes to my next point. And I probably want to end it on this breakdown. So when I was talking about chess, your queen have to be able to move places that you can't move. Because sometimes your masculinity is a direct threat. When you true to it, men know because it moves with a mission. It's war. A man, when he walks, it's a war front. A man. I'm talking about a man, not a male. A man. A man. A man. A man. A man. A man. A lot of times it's war front. Okay? So that's what the game of chess represents. Like the lion, the female can move and go places. The male lion have to really be careful in the way he moves because he's everything to the pride. You lose him, you lose direction. You become famine. So that's what the king represents. So when you're dealing with the thought of these women even talking about being a wife after they've been ran through, my limit now, fellas, and I know it's gonna be hard to find. If I'm not at least, I give the women 3 bodies, but if I'm not the 4th one, I'm not even dealing with them. And I think B just said by 5, it's really a wrap. But I'm saying, if I ain't the 4th dude, that's it. That's it for me. I give her 3 strikes and out. If that 3 strikes and out, she don't realize by now, she need to lock and load by the 4th one. That's it. So that eliminates any bitch for me being wife or queen perspective in any rightful God. Now, if it does happen, and she's past those bodies, and she got to really work hard. How many women y'all know have to work hard at doing? They don't want to work for shit. Everything is rolled out to them because a simp is willing to pay for just because that's all she has to fucking offer. So I'm saying to be, you know what it is to be honest with you. Most of you dudes are having peasant sex. Let me rewind that. Most of you dudes are having peasant sex. Because most of you men are not king men that you think that you are. Or even husbands. You want wives, but you're not even a fucking husband. You don't have the vision, the discipline. So when you find that wife. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. So that woman becomes the queen in your life. And that takes a lot for a woman to be that. To a man, do you realize to a man what that requires her to be? That shit hit me last night when I was taking a shower. I was like, yo, we talk about this shit in this space a lot, but I don't think as men, we really understand what that shit means, man. I don't think we really understand that shit. Because when you enter her with your consciousness on conquering, she wants that out of you. That fuels her to go out and get the next kill for y'all. Y'all not hear me, man. When you enter her, that fuels her to go get the next kill for y'all. You're moving like peasants. A lot of you men are not built for this shit. Let's keep it 1,000. We talk about these bitches, but she's a reflection of the bullshit of you saying, you know what? You men, and of you, other than you saying, you know what? Let's move as men of valor. Let's kick it in gear. Hey Scott, I got a meeting this week. So one of my boys hit me up. He came into some money. Guess who he called? He called me. He said, hey Scott, hey, what is it gonna cost to get this store going, man? Your first pop-up. I said, damn. I said, I don't really know because the way I want to do it yet. I said, let me work on it this weekend. I'm gonna work on it tonight. And I'm gonna get some more information tomorrow. We meeting Thursday. That's what I mean, Warfront. That's what men need to do. That's what real men, that's what Kevin used to say. High value is also determined in the resources, your circle. That's what I mean. It ain't just money. I know many guys with money, they ain't hitting on shit. They refer to me. Yeah, I do well for myself, but I don't consider myself rich. But I am rich in a lot of ways because I own my time. And it's abundant to me. Y'all not hear me, man. Stefan, peace to the good doc. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't missing those super chats. I'm dropping some fire on y'all right now. Y'all gonna need to get hosed down after this Sunday service. Come on, man. I'm trying to give y'all 10 minutes. If y'all want to get 10 more minutes before my client, she coming at 11. I was normally gonna shut down 10:45, but I go to 10:50. Hit the cash app, y'all. Okay, Michael George, appreciate the 2 bones for the cash app. I'm passing the plate for this game. So for a king, to see yourself as a husband, the Lord of her life, you gotta have vision, man. You gotta be a part of getting some shit done amongst men. I don't care what these bitches are saying. On this level, you don't give a fuck. It's about her doing. Yeah. She just talking. Okay, whatever. All right, look, what can she do? If she's not no use, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean shit. She's a peasant. She's a peasant. Her thoughts are peasants. Peasantry. The right word for that. You men on this channel, the men that I talk to are God kings, man. You're gods, man. It's going to be hard to discipline yourself to the degree that it's going to need to take to really maximize yourself. But if you can start practicing little disciplines day at a time, moment by moment, trust me, you're not going to be perfect in it. And I'm not even asking for perfection, because anything that's what we deem perfection, it makes you less human. You got to see the faults. You got to experience that bad taste in your mouth, that feeling you feel after you masturbate to a fucking screen. You gotta go through that bullshit, that wasted semen on your stomach, and then that napkin, that semen that could be used internally to manifest something beyond you. Y'all not hearing me, man. Joseph, appreciate the super chat. The 5 bones, player. Appreciate you. And this goes to every man. This goes to every man. I don't give a fuck. Don't worry about just how you look. Fix it. Be your optimum 10x even your look. You may not be the finest nigga. Who gives a fuck? But work out, exercise, take walks. Quiet. Start cultivating yourself. Because if you can't cultivate yourself, you damn sure can't cultivate no woman. I'm going to keep that 1,000. So you're going to always have problems. See, I don't have those issues because women know immediately when they come in my presence, it means work. It's just like how when people, shout out to Neely Fuller, when he was talking about how when we get around white folks, we change because we innately realize white people can do something for us what black people can't. That's why we become cools. That's why our voice changed. That's why, because we realize white people can do subconsciously can do for us what black people can't. Y'all not hear me, man. And that speaks to women too. They come around me, they know they have to work, be a part of the program, or she steps the fuck off. I ain't fucking with him because he's real. It requires work being around this nigga. But here's the thing. She also will have a good time because she's learning herself. Most women don't know shit about themselves, which is why they repeat. That's why I said talking to them in the original point of my stream, talking to them and being around them talking too much actually is fucking simping. She have opinion on what? She can only have an opinion. She don't know shit. That's why she always say, in my opinion. That's all she has. She don't know anything. She hasn't been through it. How do you know that, Scott? Well, based on her conversation. Now you as a man ask the questions. Then you're going to see how 1 to 2 questions deep, how shallow she really is. That's what's up, Mr. A. Damn. Exactly. Hey, man, I appreciate the cash. Hold up, I gotta read out some cash apps real quick. Torrance, appreciate the 5 bones. Yeah, Mr. Mr. Greg Nificent, appreciate it, fam. The 5 bones. He said, for this deep. He said, this is deep. The peasant sex. Damn. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna be on here for 5 more minutes, man. I'm gonna pass the plate for the if y'all enjoyed this stream, man. I'm gonna leave out in the next 5 minutes. But if y'all enjoyed this, man, I'm gonna pass the plate as I'm speaking. I appreciate y'all's support. I really do. But it's some real shit, man. You guys need to understand, bro, that my brothers, that we gotta start seeing ourselves different. You gotta move with that elitist. Let them bitches not come to you, man. Meaning they so much on bullshit. I went to this event last night, clean as a motherfucker, man. I walk in. Bitches just staring, but they didn't even, none of them come up. And niggas are staring. One of my clients, he invited me to this joint. He lived near me. And he wanted me to come. He's like, man, I want you to come out. Because I don't ever really go out much. But I'm just chilling. I was sitting in the cut. You know, I had me something to eat. I was sitting in the cut. I was reading this art book that was in his building. It was a beautiful art book. So I'm in the cut just reading the art, getting inspired, looking at the art paintings and the titles of them, taking pictures of them. But bitches are looking, they don't say nothing. I had my fresh gear on, my black label pants, my black label shirt. with my fresh. I had these new Louis Vuitton joints, the Virgil Abloh joints, graffiti joint. Woo! Clean as a motherfucker, man. You just gotta outshine these bitches, man. And just they won't, and I'm glad they don't come over because they can sense and feel that he on something different. So they ain't even gonna come to the bullshit. And I can see my mans speak, cool, mingle, and roll the fuck out. I ain't gotta deal with no dumbass conversations. I ain't gotta deal with none of that bullshit. Show your face and roll the fuck out. That's how it's supposed to be. You outshine all them motherfuckers, man. I'm teaching y'all some real shit, man. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. But yeah, man, I might do a part 2 or part 3 where it's really, I put part 2 because the other one went out, but really a part 2 next week. We may do another one, a more breakdown, because I want to get more into the king moves and how all that shit matters, even the sex that you getting from these bitches. Most of y'all watching on even on the Pornhubs is peasant sex. It's peasant. Oh yeah, I like the slop top. I like all that, but but I have to admit that it is peasant. It's like having a big sloppy meal. You know, the hot dogs you ain't supposed to be eating with all the chili on it. That's what the sloppy top is. You know, you ain't supposed to be eating it, but I'm saying, no, you can enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. But it has to be with the right chick. It has to be done of service to you to get some shit done. But that's another topic, man. We get into that. I'll probably do it next week if the mood strikes. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed this stream, man, hit the super chat. Y'all can cash at me. Y'all can also join the channel to help this channel grow. It's low. Just to support, if you don't have it on Cash App all the time, monthly is low expense. Y'all can just join the channel, man. Go to join on my page, or y'all can go to PayPal and we said my followers. Your father was right, Tommy. But man, I enjoyed y'all today, man. If y'all enjoyed it, man, support the channel. Until next time, y'all. Peace. I am out of here.